You are in the middle of a hard moment. Your child is crying. You don't know why. You've tried everything, and there is nobody there. No one to take the baby for 5 minutes. No one to say, "I've seen this before, it's okay." No one sitting beside you on the couch just to make the silence feel less heavy. Just you, alone, figuring it out. And somewhere in the back of your mind, a voice whispers, "Why can't I handle this?" But here is the question nobody asks. What if the problem isn't you? What if the problem is that you are doing something that was never, not once in 300,000 years of human history, designed to be done alone? For almost all of human history, a mother was never by herself. Never. Not during pregnancy. Not during birth. Not during the sleepless nights with a newborn. Not during the toddler years. Not during any of it. She was surrounded, always, by her mother, her sisters, her aunts, the older women in her group who had already raised children and carried that knowledge in their hands, in their voices, in their presence. Anthropologists call this alloparenting. It means other parenting. The idea that in human evolution, raising a child was never a solo mission. It was always a group effort, and this wasn't optional. It wasn't a luxury. It wasn't something some families had and others didn't. It was the baseline, the default, the only way the human species survived long enough to be here today. Here is why this matters more than you think. The human baby is the most helpless baby of any species on Earth. A baby giraffe stands and walks within hours of being born. A baby chimp clings to its mother and feeds itself within weeks. A human baby cannot do anything for months, for years. It cannot feed itself. It cannot move itself. It cannot regulate its own body temperature. It cannot do anything at all without another human being doing it for them. This is not an accident. This is evolution's most deliberate design. The human baby was designed to be helpless because it was never meant to have just one person caring for it. It was designed for a village, and so were you. Your nervous system right now is running a calculation it was built to run 300,000 years ago. It is counting the number of adults nearby who can help. In the ancient world, that number was never 0. There was always someone, always a pair of experienced hands nearby, always a voice that knew what to do. When your nervous system counts 0, when it registers that you are the only adult in the room, the only person responsible, the only one who knows what is happening, it does not stay calm. It fires an alarm. Not a loud alarm, not a panic. Just a constant, low, exhausting signal that never fully stops. Always scanning. Always on. Always waiting for backup that never comes. That is not anxiety. That is not weakness. That is your body doing exactly what it was built to do, looking for the village that was supposed to be there. Now think about your average day. How many hours are you the only adult in the room? How many decisions do you make completely alone? What to feed them? How to handle the tantrum? Whether that cough sounds serious, whether you are doing enough. How many times does someone just sit beside you? Not to fix anything, not to give advice, just to be present. So your nervous system can finally exhale. For most modern mothers, the answer to that last question is almost never. And here is the part that makes this worse. Modern culture doesn't just fail to provide the village. It actively tells you not to need it. Be independent. Figure it out. Don't be a burden. Other moms manage. Why can't you? But those other moms are running the same alarm. They are just hiding it better because the culture told them to hide it too. The primitive mother who walked beside other mothers every day. She wasn't stronger than you. She wasn't more patient. She wasn't more capable. She didn't have a better temperament or a calmer personality. She had backup. She had women beside her who were doing the exact same thing at the exact same time, in the exact same conditions. When her child cried, and she didn't know why, someone else was there. When she was exhausted, someone else carried the weight for an hour. When she doubted herself, the simple presence of other mothers who were also figuring it out told her nervous system, "This is survivable. You are not alone. Keep going." That signal, that ancient, biological, irreplaceable signal, IBHACA, is what your nervous system is missing every single day. You are not struggling because you are weak. You are not struggling because you are doing it wrong. You are struggling because you are doing alone what the entire human species evolved to do together. The next time that voice whispers, "Why can't I handle this?" tell it the truth. You can handle it. You just were never supposed to handle it by yourself.